Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Azir, and we'll be facing off against the 10-star adventure from the Nightmares campaign. It's been a while since I've played Azir, and I've actually seen something fun online. Someone was using this setup on Azir, and I thought it was interesting. You take Disciple of Shadows to reduce the cost of your champion for every ally in play, and when you play it, it deals 10 damage or 3 damage to all other allies. And you have Succubus Brand, so that when you kill a unit, it summons a husk, which feeds into the Disciple of Shadows, because when you play the champion, you should develop a lot of husks, and that synergizes with Azir, because Azir shares all of the items he has with the other champions in your deck, and then you have a Renekton and a Nasus in your deck as well. So what you can do is you play Azir and then you chain into another champion with the husks you just got off of this Succubus Brand and the Disciple of Shadows discounting. And then you have Crown Guard Inheritance for multiple rallies. Normally you only get one off because you only have one on your main champion, but since Azir shares his items with every other champion, we should be able to get multiple rallies off, which should be enough to overwhelm the opponent even through the damage halving he has from the landmark. I'm kind of interested in how well this will fare against the various encounters. Domination. Round start rally. I guess it's good. It's always good because it helps put pressure on the opponent. But maybe an extra unit. Maybe something else at the start would be nice, just so we can chain more units. Like the officer backup. Because then we summon a Rock Hopper at the start. And the Sting Officer. And that's 2. Azir gets set to 1. Instead of getting set to 2. Yeah. And we already have a lot of rally effects anyway. Yeah, I think this is better. We'll just try to turbo level up Azir on summon. Or not turbo level up, but turbo get out multiple champions on turn 1. The effect off of the Disciple of Shadows also helps level up Renekton, because Renekton cares about damage dealt, not exactly from where that damage comes from. Here we can actually do Rock Hopper, Azir. Then we get the husk. Then we can do like so. Let's use our first rally. Killing our own allies also helps with leveling up Nasus. This levels up Renekton. We do lose Azir, but we shouldn't need Azir to win. But we also have an Azir in hand, so worst case scenario we'll just replay the Azir. Can do Nasus here. Nasus will replenish everything. I could have gone for an attack with Renekton first. I wasted the rally effect. But I'm counting on being able to attack with Nasus here. Yeah, I figured this deck would be hard to play in terms of sequencing. but it's a lot harder than I anticipated. I'd really like it if he could go ahead and block with one of the units just so I could strike into it with the Nazas to level him up. I think we can get a rally off because Azir levels up here yet again to level 3. Yeah, it works like that. Perfect. We actually get to level up. Or we get to kill the opponent on the first turn. That's pretty impressive. I could have never come up with this combination, but I guess it's a fairly common combination that people used before. But I guess it gets exacerbated extremely by Azir. You normally just got a bunch of husks off of the Succubus brand before, but now they serve a purpose. They feed into your other champions. And that's pretty good, as we could see right here. Like, damn, I knew it was going to be a good setup, but I didn't figure it would be this good. All of these seem terrible, to be honest. I would like more champions. I guess Golden Herald is okay, since it's a card that's in the Emperor's deck. Let's see if we can get a cheap champion here. Trundle, Jace, Azir. Or a champion that we can level up easily. Ambessa is kind of synergistic. We can get multiple attacks off, especially with Ambessa, so maybe we can just do Ambessa and she levels up easy, and that's another rally effect, and then on her own she also has a rally here and a free attack on her. Yeah, let's pick up Ambessa. Do I want Lulu Zed or Karma Set? The main problem is definitely going to be the Alpha Wildclaw encounter. Let's just go for the leftmost path. We always fare decently against him, the Lulu Zed. I wonder if we can out-aggro them. Let's keep the Soothsayer in hand and also the Renekton. Try to get another one of our champions in hand. There's the Ambessa. We got the Azir. Okay, we can do the chain fairly easily now then. We'll just get the Soothsayer out first. Ipun's doing whatever.
The waters flow once more. Shurima is reborn.
When life returned,
It's shown the first time I kill an enemy specifically. Do I attack with something? I guess I'm getting the Ambessa out, just because she doesn't really break the chain I have going on here. Zir almost levels up. I can do this, kill the elusive, I suppose. We'll just chain the Renekton right after. We do lose the Azir. I think that's okay. Let's get the Renekton going then. Azir has leveled up. We can attack like so. Renekton survives. We don't get multiple husks off though, so we don't get to rally here. But next turn... can just block here, we take the 8. Let's do the Sandcrafter, I guess, since it levels up the Renekton and gives us a free rally effect. It won't test 3 mana, I wonder what they have in hand. Can attack like so. Azir is already leveled up, so we'll use the Azir as a rally effect. It won't test 2 mana, so they can still have a stun. They might not use the stun though, because I have an overwhelming amount of damage.
You need not follow what you will witness. Come, my destiny awaits.
Do I run out the Nasus as well?
Order is given.
I'm going to summon the Nasus as well. We kill the Ambassa, but it's okay because Nasus will strike for 10 no matter what. Unless the opponent champ blocks with a Poro, but even with the opponent champ blocks Nasus, we still have enough damage, I think.
How did that move go?
Okay, we don't have enough damage, but it's okay because we have a leveled up Ambassa in our hand. So if we summon Ambassa, we can just chain another attack after this.
Trust must be earned. Few are ever worthy.
How many attacks was this turn? It was like 3 or 4. Definitely way too many.
Side by side.
And we also got multiple attacks off the last turn. We just need some stat buffs for our champions so they can't die from the chain of Disciple of Shadows, and then we can maintain them on board, which should increase our damage by a significant amount. A good thing to get would also be another power that summons a unit at the start of the game. Hero's Horn on the Ascended Skull. I guess just because we have, or the Ascended Skull gets put into the Emperor's deck, even though it's at the bottom. I'd really like to draft some more champions. This Azir is kind of like Aurelian Soul, where you want a higher density of champions than normal, just because your champions are actually pretty good. Normally you'd just want as few champions in deck as possible in order to increase the amount of chances to get your main champion. Not in this case though. This is actually going to allow us to maybe level up. The Azir is here now. We didn't spend 2 mana at the start, we only spent 1. I guess I'll do this. Let's get more damage in the Mirror Mage, I suppose. We'll attack like so. The Rock Hopper is going to die to the Renekton anyway. Yeah, let's do Renekton. It will definitely trigger the Azir level up, so we're wasting a rally here. But I kinda have to do it. And then we'll do the Ambassa right after. We draw a Nasus as well. Unfortunately, we also waste the level up from the Renekton, so we're burning a lot of rally effects. We kind of have more rallies that we can work with. Definitely chaining the Ambassa here, even though she won't level up. Can also do Nazas as well. Just to set up a level up with the Nazas. Yeah, that's it. We'll use the Nazas to pull the Mirror Mage, get another attack off of it. We have Azir as well in hand. Do I do Azir? We can do this. That's 15 damage. I suppose with Azir on board, we get a bit more damage. So we should play the Azir.
At last, you will serve by my side. Arise!
Then we attack properly. Bessa pulls here, everything else is going to be killed by the Renekton. Nasus levels up. And we get to use the Midnight Raid on the Nasus. After we go ahead and attack with everything a second time. And that should be lethal. This is basically a combo deck now.
And the cycle is complete.
Yeah, that's fine. We attack with everything. 30 damage, okay. Even if we didn't get the damage through, we had the Midnight Raid, so Nasus strikes for another 15. So we kill him on the first turn. I don't think I have ever had this happen before, where I'm somewhat consistently killing the opponents on the first map on the first turn. Normally we take a while to get to this point. Do I want Indestructible? Honestly, no. All of this feels terrible. Desert's Wrath? Maybe? I guess it's slow, feels terrible to pick it up. I'm just going to double down on it. Nah, we can just leave. With how powerful our deck is already, I'm kind of inclined to just cut most of our cards at the Meditate encounter. We just want our champions, really. And like some 1 or 2 drops that we can play at the start so we can chain them for free. No Azir. No Azir is kind of a bummer. This is probably the worst hand I've ever had with this deck. We can still level up the Renekton. Can still level up the Renekton. Can do this. Opponent has wasted his mana, okay. And Bessa will summon an additional Husk because I intend to kill something with the Ambassa here. So we will be able to play Renekton for free. There's the Renekton. It should be a rally effect here. Yep. I wonder how the opponent's going to respond. 8, 7, 6, 5. Can do this, I suppose.
Taste the glory. All by my hand.
Then I guess I'll use the Midnight Raid on Renekton. Kind of chipping away at the opponent and helping level up the Ambassa. I could really use some better plays here though. The opponent's not going to attack here, most likely. Or not. He's going to commit to an attack. Can block here. Guess I'll jump block here. Block here, block here. Don't even know what I'll use the Ambassador's Midnight Raid on, but I might not need to use it on anything because I'm going to level up. No, never mind. We're one off. Damn. I guess I'll use it on the Renekton then. Maybe force the opponent to block with one of his units. No. Okay then.
Embrace the shadows.
Fortunately, we're going to heal up back up to full after this encounter. But yeah, we drew too many non-champions here.
Butcher of the sands will reign supreme.
Renekton levels up. I can use Azir as a rally. I guess in that case we drop down Nasus. Even though it kills Ambessa. Because this sets up a rally effect. And then we can drop down the Ambessa right after, and she will be leveled up, and that's another rally that we have going for us. Now I just hope that the opponent doesn't block. He's probably going to make the Nasus attack fizzle. Not if I do this. Now he can no longer block the Nasus with the smaller units. He has to block with the Zed, and he doesn't want to block with the Zed.
The expanse of eternity stretched
He could have survived there, by the way, I think. I would have gotten another rally off, but I guess the opponent didn't want to lose his Zed. His attachment to his Zed is greater than his attachment to his life.
never falter.
And now for the card cutting. Some good item on a Azir would also be nice. None of that. Crumbling Sands is a very good card. So sure. I'm kind of glad to pick it up. Now here, we're definitely cutting the Voice of the Reason. It's the weakest card in our deck. What do we have coming up? A Smooth Soloist, Champion Item Chest. Honestly, Champion Item Chests might be more valuable than extra powers. Do I want Shifting Sands? It's burst speed, so might be decent. Even though we have Ascended Skull in the Emperor's deck, I think that's way too slow. Definitely want to get rid of the Desert's Draft. That's surely too slow. And if I want to go for the left side, we have Emperor's Guard coming up. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut a card here. Don't know what's coming up until after the next boss. Yeah, I think we just cut this spell. It's way too slow. We're out of money now. But fortunately, we're not going for the path with the shops and the Smooth Soloist encounter, so we don't need the money. Now I'm ready to enjoy our hyper consistent deck, where we just draw a billion champions on our opening hand. At least the Azir, come on, okay. At the very least we have the Azir in addition to our other champions.
What a shame for you!
Let's do Smooth Soloist.
Wash away all the
Or Soothsayer.
The sun disk has
Have I been calling it Smooth Soloist this entire time? I don't remember.
Is reborn.
When life
This...
we knew you had too.
Yes, no, maybe. No, we don't need to.
I am
Let's do Mbessa first. Maybe if we had Renekton in hand, but we don't have Renekton in hand. I can do the Nasus though. Honestly, I'm doing Nasus. Azir dies here, Ambessa loses the barrier. But it's okay, because I might potentially level up Azir, which is another attack. Okay, we do get to level up Azir.
Stretched out before me.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
But unfortunately, this thing is still a threat.
Embrace your demise.
I could sacrifice the Ambessa. I'm going to do it, just to get another Nasus attack off. We get another Husk. Let's see if the opponent blocks the second Nasus attack. He deals 15 to his Nexus. Or not 15, he deals 7. He does. Well, next turn we just dropped on a unit and we proc the Sun Disk, which is a rally.
World in a grain of sand.
And is actually not just a rally, it's a bunch of rallies. Nasus levels up, we can drop our champions on the opponent as a chain, which will go ahead and make it so the opponent has to contend with multiple attacks. I doubt he can. He has 0 mana and a whole board of nothing but 0 attack units. I'm honestly just going to do this as well. Get another Husk. Oh, right. Champions need to be the ones to kill the opponent's units in order to get Husks.
Stand in sky, past and present.
Well, it's okay. It buffs up the Nasus a little bit.
Come, my destiny awaits.
Let's do the attack with the Azir. Or alongside the Azir. Oh, and we have enough for lethal. Oh, we had... Oh, there we go. The opponent wants to survive after all. I was about to say, we have like 2 more rallies in hand. Actually 3, because Ambessa is leveled up.
As I all will die. The sands of Shariba will be stained with blood.
Come on, fight back, opponent. Surely you can do something against like 4 rallies in the same turn on turn 2. Kind of feels like I'm the boss instead of the opponent, since I'm the one actually doing a bunch of unfair things to him. Are we already at the... No. Okay, I was about to say, are we already at the last boss, but not really. What do I want here? Let's reroll. I guess we'll take the iterative improvement. Feels kind of terrible though. Just want cheap units. I'm going to take the Emperor's Guard just because it's cheap. It probably dies on summon to the anything the opponent might have, since it's only an 8/7. But let's hope I'm wrong, and since it's a 2-drop, it's okay. Kind of a weak hand, no Azir.
What a shame for you!
Yeah, no Azir is kind of bad for us. I guess we can do Keeper and Ambessa.
The land obeys.
Must be nice living off stolen coin.
Ambessa for free.
All by my hand.
Do I do Rictus here? Since I'm not going to be able to level up our champions anytime soon, since I don't have any in hand, I might as well do this. Then let's do this here. We'll attack with both of these, I suppose. This helps grow our Nasus a little bit. Kill the opponent, killing the opponent's units, that is. Let's get multiple attacks, or at the very least try, so we can level up the Ambassa.
The oasis of the dawn flows again.
The opponent probably doesn't attack here. All of my units can trade favorably into his. I guess the opponent wanted to prove me wrong.
Out of my way.
Let's mitigate the amount of damage dealt to my unit, or to my champion.
All by my hand.
Azir's leveled up. Let's do this.
Die with
Maybe the opponent, yeah, blocks with the 6 attack unit, so I can do the quicksand. Get rid of that safely. Next turn we can do the Golden Herald. Damn, I'm really not drawing any champions.
we must fight for our peace.
Well, at least we have a very large elusive unit.
For victory.
We can attack with all of these. Oh, and the opponent doesn't have his landmark. He might just die. Yeah, he dies exactly to the elusives.
All by my hand.
We actually managed to hold out our own again, even though we didn't have the Chain of Champions. I guess this is fine for now, but I think we will definitely struggle against the higher tier encounters, because we don't really have anything going for us other than the champion chain. And that fixes our problem. Farsight alterations. So now we always start with all of our champions in our opening hand. I guess now my only enemy is sequencing. Definitely want the Dune Keeper. Everything else is just garbage, so get them out of here. We immediately break the Farsight alteration by drawing 2 champions. Well, at least we guarantee the Nasus and the Renekton. Let's hope the opponent doesn't have
What a shame for you.
a lot of bounce effects.
Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Show the
Okay,
sense.
he uses that.
Let that lead foot. Don't worry. A chance for that time.
I think we can afford to take the 14. The opponent's set at 3 mana. I think his lowest cost to bounce is 5.
See what will be. Arise!
So this should be okay. Let's do this. Work on leveling up the Renekton. Or the Ambassa, because the Ambassa is the one that levels up with attacks. We drop down the Renekton, we level up the Azir and the Renekton, which is pretty bad for us because we end up breaking the... or we don't get to clean attacks off of our rally effects. But it shouldn't matter.
Tell the people what you have seen today. Arise!
At least we proc this Sun Disc, so we can start chipping away at the opponent's sword with the Renekton.
I am a god amongst men, and ascended.
I'm definitely doing Ambassa right here before attacking. We can use it to kill the Irelia. Azir gets set to 1, but it's okay. It just fuels the Renekton. And we have a Azir in hand, or an Azir in hand. We drew it off of the Sun Disk. Yeah, let's get rid of the highest attack unit first. The opponent does nothing. I guess he expects to survive here, so he doesn't really need to block or make any of these attacks fizzle.
Yordle here's with me.
Unfortunately for him, he is severely wrong.
I will not see Shurima bow to a tyrant.
No, you will see it rise with its emblem.
The opponent's Nexus takes half damage, so even though Nasus here only strikes for half, he still levels up. Never mind, because the opponent... Or, I'm still correct because Nasus levels up, but the opponent's Nexus doesn't take the damage.
The sun disk rises and the cycle is complete.
Do I want to develop Azir here? Is it necessary to win?
Behold the rewards of your service.
Ooh, he leveled up his own Azir.
Shurima.
Mine still wins out against his though. I think the fact that the Sand Soldiers got Spell Shield might mess up our lethal here. I was kind of counting on being able to just attack with everything and have everything be killed by the Dominus effect. But yeah, the opponent survives with 2 HP because of the spell shield on his units, I think. No, even without the spell shield, we still don't get there. Well, next turn we'll have enough mana for the public execution, since we save the 3 spell mana here. So we'll just public execution the opponent. Like so. Let's ensure that the opponent can't bounce the unit we're targeting back to our hand. So we'll use the Nasus. And then we attack with everything. And if the opponent decides to remove this board somehow, we have Ambassador leveled up in hand to act as a rally effect. Okay, he doesn't. He has nothing. Cool.
Never falter.
I knew this was strong, but I didn't realize how strong it actually was. I guess we can only do it because we've been getting kind of lucky with our setup. Ooh, do I want Shadow Totem? Shadow Totem is more units, and more units means more discounts and more deaths for Nasus. But I think we already have enough discounts as is. Maybe stats are more important and protection, and in that case rerolling is better. Let's reroll. Ooh, that's huge. Now all of our champions have double attack. Should make lethal significantly easier. Damn, this run is shaping or is turning out really good for us. Let's see how it develops, because that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.